Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kurdash. I'm a senior here at Dominguez Hills. We just finished this great experience here at the Entrepreneur Institute with Mark, and it really provided me with some passionate thoughts about what I'm going to do in the future after I graduate.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. Okay. So hi, my name's Gabriel, and what I learned today was, that you have to take life seriously and take risks. If you don't take risks, you don't get the rewards. And one of the really things that stuck with me was the whoa, wow, and yes moment. So you have to captivate your audience, and you have to know who you're selling to and how to sell it to people.
Ready.
Hey there, it's Regan here. I'm a speaker, a coach, and an entrepreneur, and I know Mark Goulston really well. Now, I came along to Mark's event today where he was basically tapping into Steve Jobs and being Steve Jobs in the room, and I was absolutely blown away. I mean, I was sitting there and I was fascinated, and I really found my mind just getting so curious around how does this guy think, right? How does Steve Jobs think? How does he make decisions in his business? What would he have done in this moment? And then really taking the mindset of going, well, if that's the thinking that I'm learning, how can I now apply this to my life and my business? So if you are in business at all, if you are starting a business, or if you're already extremely successful, I just highly recommend this event because it will shift your thinking, it will elevate it, and it will allow you to rise to a new level. So Mark, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for being here.
Ready.
My name's Joseph Stephen, and I just wanted to say that to Mark that this was such a wonderful event. Mark playing Steve Jobs. I've read a few books and seen some documentaries on Mr. Jobs, and I almost thought he was him at some point. He did a fabulous job. I think the kids were not only entertained, but they were engaged with the content and the presentations, and I really look forward to not only supporting Mark in his further endeavors, but just also helping these kids if I can. It was really a great day. Thank you for having me.
Whenever you are.
Hi, I'm Nate Lee, and I just have to say that as a reformed a-hole, which is pretty much synonymous with being a marketing executive, I really found it enlightening and interesting how Steve Jobs has come around quite a bit since he's spent time beyond the grave. I think that pushing up daisies has done wonders for his humility, and I still find him fascinating, even more so than when he was alive.
My headphones on. Alrighty, whenever you're ready.
Sure. So my name is Katarina. I had the opportunity to sit in on today's presentation, and I have to say that Dr. Mark Goulston as Steve Jobs coming back and imparting his wisdom on us was fantastic. I'm not a student. I'm a little bit older than that, and I have lived a little bit of life, but what I can say is the information that he shared, especially that tip about how to get people excited about your project, creating the whoa, wow, yes, is huge. And if people can retain this and use it in all aspects of their lives, including relationships, I think they'll be better for it. So I'm very thankful to the school here today, to the Institute, for inviting me, and I wish everyone the best of luck.
Ready, whenever you're ready.
I really enjoyed meeting Steve Jobs tonight and hearing his perspective, not only looking back on how he did things, but now that he's in the life of eternity, how he might have done things differently. But one of the most important things he mentioned is that when he left Apple and went to eternity, his spirit went also, and that he feels Apple has become boring. Not that they don't have great products and great service, but that same spirit is missing. And a message there for other leaders is, while you are alive, keep in mind that you're not going to be there forever, and you may want to make sure that the spirit of that company and the DNA of that company continues by preparing successors and being very intentional about that. It was a great evening. I really encourage people to have Mark come and do this. Thank you.
You're ready.
Okay. My name is Evelyn Gabriel. What I learned today is about do what you love to do, and in case if you need help or anything, go ahead and go ask for it. If you need a mentor or someone who helps you out, go ask for it, like a teacher or even someone inspirational like the speakers that we had. I really got an impact by Miss Betty. She was from Colombia and she came over here and she worked for everything that she has, so that was very emotional for me because I could relate to her, and I really appreciate this week.
And what did you think about the presentation itself?
Oh, it was really good because we learned a lot about how we could be innovators.
Oh, hold on, we had a leaf fall on here.
Oh, it's okay.
There it goes. Alrighty, so just let's start. I thought the presentation was.
I thought the presentation was great. I learned a lot about how to be an innovator. How do you think about certain things, and like if you want to do something great, don't give up. Just keep continuing and do what you love, like Steve Jobs did.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Sam Morris. I'm the founder of Zen Warrior Training, and I came down here to Mark's event today to check out his Steve Jobs impression and learn about Steve Jobs from someone who has really studied his mind in a pretty extraordinary and in-depth way. And what I'm really leaving with is that Steve was all about focus beyond anything. He was so focused on quality. And if there was something that was preventing him from hitting that level of quality that he was going for, he was going to make sure it got out of the way. And that's part of why that attitude that he's so famous for has persisted. And there's a really beneficial aspect to all of that.
You're ready.
Hi, my name is Dr. Betty Uribe, and I thought that Mark did a fantastic job taking the audience on the inside of Steve Jobs and getting them to really think about being disruptive in the way they focus on their future, by taking a look at the thought process and how to create things that are completely disruptive, that are simple, and that people really want, that are beautiful. It was a shift. There was a shift that was created in the room, and you could feel the energy with everyone in the room. It was a wonderfully brilliant way of showing people how to get out of their head and into their heart, and how to bring their genius into everything they do to create a legacy for generations to come.
Okay. My name is Wylee McGraw, and I had a pleasurable experience tonight with Dr. Mark Goulston, who is actually known as Steve Jobs. His presentation really elicited a lot of thought processes around what to focus on when connecting with others, when adding value to what people do. And I think it's important for people to have in their organization somebody who's able to tap into the knowledge of such an innovator and bring that to the table for them to learn techniques and tips and tricks that can give them more fruitful outcomes in the work that they're doing. Is there anything else you want?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah?
And okay, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, hi, this is Mike Grimshaw. I'm at Cal State Dominguez. I teach here, and I run the Entrepreneurial Institute. Today was our last day of our sandbox that we run every week, which allows people to come in and come together and learn all about entrepreneurship and meet interesting people. And we just had a mind-blowing experience today. We had Steve Jobs channeled by Dr. Mark Goulston, and learned so much, and we're able to network so much with some very, very bright people that Steve brought with him to help the students and attendees be better in what they do. And I would recommend this if you see the opportunity to see Dr. Mark Goulston presenting Steve Jobs, channeling Steve Jobs, resurrecting the visions of Steve Jobs. Do it, go it, and make sure that you don't miss it. Thank you.